Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Finally, I picked up some new Dollar Tree Blu-rays and DVDs. A few apiece. I went out and I found some at one of the Dollar Trees I usually go to. Finally found some I don't have in my collection. Some of you guys might already have this, but I wanted to make a newer video because I didn't find much. You know what I mean? So it's probably like, yeah, it's 6 a piece, 3 Blu-rays, 3 DVDs, so 6 altogether. But there's some good sales out there for Black Friday, so what I'm going to try to do is get some good 4K or Blu-rays, DVDs out here. I'm going to go hunting for that sometime in the week. I don't want to spend a lot of money, because they do have some that are on sale, that I'm going to try to pick up. So that'll probably be in my next video, but I wanted to show you guys what I found at the Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? I don't want to, it's still called the Dollar Tree. Even though everything's $1.25, I'm just going to stick to Dollar Tree. They haven't changed the name. They should call it a $1.25 store. I mean, that's what everything is in there. You know what I mean? But just going to keep calling it the Dollar Tree because that's what it's called. So let's start with the Blu-rays first. Let's get the Blu-rays out of the way. The first Blu-ray I found there actually looked pretty interesting. It's the BBC Earth. From the makers of Planet Earth, I found a Blu-ray called The Hidden Kingdoms. And I guess it's mostly about little rodents and animals and different things like that that they catch on film. Now, this looked very interesting to me, and that's why I picked it up. You know what I mean? Because I do like stuff like this. I used to watch, you guys might be too young for this show, but it was by Lauren Green. I think it was called Kingdom something. Lauren Green. He used to show animals and different things like that. A lot of you guys probably don't know about that. The older guys would probably know about that. I think it was called Wild Kingdom by Lauren Green, if I'm correct. But I used to watch it as a young kid. You know what I mean? But so yeah, this is a BBC version, so it is called The Hidden Kingdoms. So I found that on Blu-ray at the Dollar Tree. That's one of them. And I like, I like shows like that. Like I have one, I think it's called Creepy Crawlers or something like that. I have that. So, yeah, and it's on Blu-ray. So it should be a very good, beautiful picture, on my 4K, Blu-ray player, it should be really, really nice on there. So, yeah, can't wait to check that one out. The next one I got here is, I don't have this. It's a Blu-ray plus digital code. I think it's called if I'm saying it right, the Purge. I got on Blu-ray there. Now, I actually seen this believe it or not, I seen this in the Black Friday sale, and it was way over $1.25. I think it was 15 or something like that, and that was for the Blu-ray. I forgot what store it was, but yeah, it was good. It's good to score something at that price for $1.25 versus $14, $15. But yeah, that was at the Dollar Tree, so I picked that up. I don't remember seeing this film. If you guys know anything about it, let me know in the comment sections below. But that's another one I picked up at the Dollar Tree, so I'll have to check that out when I can. And the last one I picked up here is another BBC Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray plus DVD. It actually doesn't feel like that in here. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that. Like there's it only feels like there's one in here. I don't know. They could be compacted on each other. But it is the BBC's Doctor Who, Dark Waters, Death in Heaven 3D. It says here, it does say 2 disc. So there we go. And I picked that up at the Samsung. I actually have a Samsung Blu-ray player, guys. I usually use my Series X 4K player or my 1X, when I want to play movies. Because they're both 4K players. But I found a Blu-ray player at a Goodwill that's actually a 3D player. You know what I mean? And it plays regular Blu-rays, 3D Blu-rays, and DVDs, and I found out for a whopping $10. You know what I mean? It just didn't have a remote with it, so I use a universal remote. But I don't know if you have to have that thing hooked up to the internet or have to do some kind of update on it or whatever for them to play in a 3D. But I do actually own one, and it's actually pretty damn good. You know, on a TV, you know, when you're playing, you know, the regular Blu-rays or whatever, DVDs, it's a fantastic picture. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know how to do it. I put one in and it says you need to do something. I couldn't remember, you know, but I do actually own one actually, and I got it for, like I said, at the Goodwill for like $10, you know, at the Goodwill near my house. But yeah, I picked this up, the Doctor Who 3D. So Doctor Who is pretty cool. I did watch a few of these shows. I believe it used to come on the Sci-Fi Channel a while ago. But yeah, that's another Blu-ray I picked up. So that's all the Blu-rays. Now I have like I said, I got 3 DVDs. Like I said, it was just the same old stuff over and over. There was like a couple boxes that had like new stuff in it, and the rest were old stuff from months and months and months ago. I guess they're not getting as much in. I don't know. Halloween was scarce around here. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, I couldn't do a gore pickups of horror movies. You know, I just, you know, there was nothing out there, and if there was, it was stuff I already had. So, you know, maybe I'll look for something for Black Friday and find a couple things. So we'll see. You know, now the next one I got here is actually a comedian. I think this is his first live appearance. It's Cat Williams, live at the Players Club. So I picked that up, you know, at the Dollar Tree. He's like his first shows and stuff when he was first doing it was funny. I mean, some of the stuff he does today, it's okay. You know, I kind of like Cat Williams because of some of his views on different things. You know what I mean? He's a cool dude. You know, he seems like a cool guy. You know, but yeah, I wanted to pick it up because I think this is actually his first one. And it was very funny back then, so I picked that up. Cat Williams, you know, live at the Let a Playa Live. I'm sorry, Let a Playa Play. That's what it's called. Let a Playa Play. So yeah, I picked that up. Sorry, I read it wrong, guys. But yeah, I picked that up at the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna check that one out. Now this one is kind of a scary. You know, it's four films. It's called Shark Collection. 4 movies. So I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. You know, it got Shark Attack on it, Shark Attack 2, Shark Attack 3, Megalodon, and Shark Zombie. So it's going to be very cheesy. I think I remember Shark Megalodon. I think I remember that one from the Sci-Fi Channel, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. They have really cheesy, like, gore movies, kind of with funny, you know, lines in it and stuff like that, like Sharknado. You know what I mean? But I picked that up there, so I'll check it out. You know, that's the only thing they had that would come close to horror. It was this 4 films of Shark Collection. So, you know, that's the one I picked up. Now, I'm sorry, the last one I actually picked up was actually at my exchange. I've been trying to find this one, so it was 2 DVDs from the Dollar Tree and 3 Blu-rays. My mistake, guys. I actually picked this up at my exchange. It's brand new. It was $8, and it's worth it in my opinion, this DVD, because I've tried to find this DVD on Amazon and different places, and they wanted astronomical prices for it because you don't really hear anybody like talk about this this movie that much. Some people had mixed reviews about it. But to me, I like these kind of movies because I grew up watching these movies on HBO and Showtime. You know, so Eddie Murphy wanted to dip his hands into horror movies back then. So I picked up Vampire in Brooklyn. Brand new. It has really, from what I remember, it had really like some gore in it. It did a really decent job with the special effects in Vampire in Brooklyn. You know, back then, you don't really hear much about it, but I liked it. Eddie Murphy's, you know him usually as 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, you know, what's it, Norbit, you know, The Nutty Professor, different things like that. Most of his movies are funny. He's done some serious roles, though. He has done some serious roles that he actually did pretty good in, you know, but this is kind of like a horror type with a dark comedy sitting in it, you know what I mean? So it's actually pretty decent. It is Eddie Murphy and a young Angela Bassett, you know. So if you guys never heard of Vampire in Brooklyn, if you can find it for a good price, pick it up, because I've tried to find different types of movies like this, but they want like these astronomical prices, you know, and I'm like, I'm not paying that, you know, I'm just not paying that. It is a nostalgia DVD for me, and nostalgia movie, because it was back then, and in my prime, watching different types of movies that were coming on HBO and Showtime. But I'm glad to own it in my collection, because I thought it was pretty kind of funny, but it had some, like I said, it has some really good special effects in there, and a little bit of gore, you know, a little splash of gore in it. So to me, it was pretty decent, and Eddie Murphy did do a good job, guys, as a vampire. He really did. He's like a, you know, like a smooth, like urban smooth vampire, you know, from Brooklyn. So check it out, guys, if you haven't. But that's all I have for now, guys. It's the beginning of the week. Like I said, I'm going to try to find some more Blu-rays, maybe some 4Ks while I'm shopping, and I'll do a video on that. Probably later on in the week. It can be the week after. Thanksgiving's coming up. So, you know, it could be around before Thanksgiving or somewhere around that. But I want to thank everybody, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, for subscribing to my channel. If you can, please, you know, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and share the video. And I thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I will always subscribe back to you guys, you know, that have channels that do, you know, Blu-rays and DVDs and what you like about movies, or whatever you're into. You know what I mean? It can be video games, or I don't know, collecting model cars, whatever. If you like the videos that I do, I will sub back to your channel. It's just the right thing to do. But I just want to thank you guys for that, man. And shout out to Miranda and everybody, and Katie. I hope she's doing well. I haven't heard from her in a while. You know, I really like Katie, and I miss her on here. You know what I mean? She's very nice. We do a lot of trading together. You know, she's just a very nice person, you know, and yeah, I really like her. She really wanted to see me get my channel up and out there, and, you know, and I did. So she kind of encouraged me, to be honest with you guys, to do these videos on horror movies and DVDs, and in general what I like in movies. So a big shout out to her and Cheetah and everybody. You guys rock, man, and have a good holiday. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving, you probably will, but have a great holiday. Be safe out there, guys, when you're out there shopping for movies and Christmas shopping and everything. Just be safe out there, and, you know, be aware of your surroundings. You know, there's, you know, some weird, funny people out there that, you know, just don't want to be up to no good. So be careful, guys, and enjoy your holiday. So I'll talk to you guys later, all right? You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video, all right? Bye for now, guys.